The records of the Martial Marking Immortal Realm speak of a moment when ambition collides with destiny, and that moment has come. In recap, Martial God Asura chapter 683 to 684. The sands swirl with tension as Xia Yu, Qiu Zhu, and Dong Xue struggle against Murong Wan and her 4 loyal guards, a deadly dance of 8 warriors refusing to yield. Yet even as fists and blades strike in perfect opposition, a piercing light rips through the night, heralding the appearance of the fabled Temple of Reproduction. Eyes widen, hearts quicken, and the fiercest of rivalries falter in the shadow of the unknown. With the pillar of light illuminating secrets beyond mortal comprehension, every combatant now faces a choice: pursue the legendary prize or seize the martial markings still within reach. And so, as old enmities and nascent hopes converge, the stage is set for a chapter where strategy, power, and fate entwine in ways none could foresee. The night air hung heavy over the Martial Marking Immortal Realm, a realm alive with restless power. Whispers of hidden martial markings had already stirred chaos among the 100 cultivators gathered here. With every gust of sandy wind, tension coiled tighter, and the fierce struggle for these coveted markings escalated to a crescendo. Amid the swirling dust and clashing energy, 3 disciples of Lady Piao Miao, Xia Yu, Qiu Zhu, and Dong Xue, were locked in an unyielding duel. Their adversaries were no trivial opponents. Murong Wan, the cunning younger sister of Murong Shun, flanked by her 4 loyal guards, countered each move with lethal precision. 8 radiant figures whirling in a deadly dance of martial prowess, none yielding even an inch, each strike and parry a testament to skill and resolve. Passers-by paused, awestruck by the ferocity and beauty of the confrontation. But then, an abrupt brilliance shattered the night. A distant light surged into the sky, piercing the darkness and bathing the entire realm in an ethereal glow. The combatants froze, weapons poised, breaths caught, as their eyes turned toward this unexpected beacon. It was a pillar of light, towering and boundless, inscribed with 2 words that shimmered with legend: Temple of Reproduction. A murmur spread like wildfire. Xia Yu's eyes gleamed with recognition and excitement. The Temple of Reproduction, long whispered in tales of the ancients, had revealed itself. Without hesitation, the 3 disciples exchanged a silent understanding and launched themselves toward the light, their figures streaking across the sky with breathtaking speed. Murong Wan's subordinates, momentarily stunned by their sudden flight, scrambled to claim the nearest martial marking. Yet Murong Wan, young but astute, crushed the marking in her palm, her gaze sharpening with insight. "That pillar of light," she murmured, "holds mysteries beyond our comprehension. If they risk everything to reach it, then it must conceal treasures of immense value. Follow me. We cannot allow them the first advantage." With that, Murong Wan's form surged forward, her skirt flaring as she gave chase. Around them, the remaining cultivators, those not grievously wounded and still capable of swift movement, felt the irresistible pull of the luminescent beacon. One by one, they soared toward it, drawn by the promise of power. At the forefront of the radiant pillar, Chun Wu's face was etched with worry. Her voice trembled as she spoke. "This is troubling. Why does the Temple of Reproduction summon everyone like this? If we cannot enter first, all advantage will be lost." Her eyes darted, seeking the hidden gateway that would grant entry. Yet the light itself exuded indestructible energy, shrugging off even her most formidable attacks. Frustration welled within her. "Senior Chun Wu," Chu Feng's calm voice cut through her panic. "Do not waste your strength. The pillar has already been awakened. It is the will of the temple to draw all eyes. Resistance is futile." Sweat beaded upon Chun Wu's brow as she considered their limited options. Chu Feng, in contrast, moved with serene precision, circling the light while employing the heaven's eyes to discern truths invisible to ordinary sight. Where others saw only the 2 glowing words, he perceived deeper patterns and hidden signs that bespoke the temple's true nature. "Junior Wucheng," Chun Wu inquired cautiously, "is this genuinely the Temple of Reproduction? Or merely a ruse, a lure to deceive us?" Chu Feng's expression remained composed. "It is no illusion. The Temple of Reproduction lies within the pillar, its entrance concealed in the radiance, but it will vanish after 4 hours." Chun Wu's indignation flared. "Then we are to share the temple with everyone else? We discovered it first. We should not be forced to yield our advantage." Qiu Feng's lips curved into a faint smile, untroubled. This is the path the Creator designed. We have no power to alter it. Defeated by circumstance, Chunwu settled into meditation, awaiting the hour when the light would wane. Yet even in stillness, the air trembled as new figures descended from the heavens, each emanating formidable energy. Jian Feng and his comrades from the Immortal Execution Archipelago arrived, their presence heralded by the quivering of the very realm beneath them. Jian Feng's gaze flickered with sharp killing intent at the sight of those who had reached first. But when he saw Chunwu and Qiu Feng waiting, poised yet seemingly helpless, a cold smile crept across his face. "Lady Chunwu," he asked, voice cutting through the tension, "do you know what the Temple of Reproduction truly is?" Chunwu's glare was fierce, her reply curt, "I do not." She dismissed him entirely, focusing on the pillar before them. Jian Feng's smile deepened, for her anger confirmed that their arrival had granted them no discernible advantage. The wind sang as more cultivators arrived. Yafei and her allies descended swiftly. "Ah, Wu Qing," she exclaimed, eyes lighting upon Qiu Feng. "What a delightful surprise to see you here." Her attention was riveted, more drawn to him than the mystical light itself. Chunwu rose instantly, her stance protective, fear tightening her grip on her resolve. "Yafei," she warned, "think carefully. This is Misty Peak, do not act rashly." Yafei's gaze was sharp, her smile icy. "A small protector now, and a beautiful one at that. Wu Qing, you are impressive indeed." Chunwu's presence seemed irrelevant to her, a mere shadow. Jian Feng, sensing an opportunity to curry favor, moved to intervene against Qiu Feng, intending to deliver him to Yafei. Yet Yafei, eyes narrowing, rebuked him openly, her voice ringing like a bell of authority, annoying and meddlesome. Jian Feng's face drained of color, shocked that his selfless offer had been publicly rebuked. In that instant, a melodious voice rippled through the air, signaling the arrival of more figures. From the distant horizon, Qiu Zhu, Xia Yu, Dong Xue, and Murong Wan with her followers came into view, joining the assembly at the fabled Temple of Reproduction. The stage was set, the tension taut, and the legendary contest for the temple's secrets was about to unfold amidst the gathering storm of cultivators, each driven by desire, pride, and the indomitable spirit of the martial world. The winds of destiny shifted abruptly as the famed warriors Xia Yu, Qiu Zhu, and Dong Xue arrived upon the scene, their presence like the dark clouds before a storm. Yafei's brows knitted tightly, a shadow of unease passing over her face. Chunwu she could disregard, perhaps, but Qiu Zhu, a rank 5 martial lord, her strength not to be underestimated, and with Murong Wan looming nearby, a familiar tension gnawed at her, one that reminded her of old rivalries and past grudges. Jian Feng, she knew, was a prize she could no longer hope to claim with such formidable eyes upon him. The moment was fraught with silent calculations. Senior Chunwu, Junior Wu Qing, at last we meet again. Qiu Zhu's voice, unusually warm, carried over the murmur of the crowd. How have the days treated you? Has no one dared trouble you? The cold armor of her usual demeanor melted in a rare display of genuine concern. Her gaze lingered on Qiu Feng, betraying a care that few had witnessed before. Dong Xue, however, was a different storm. Her face registered shock at the sight of Chunwu and Qiu Feng before her, a flicker of sourness threading her tone. Anger and pride intertwined as she forced herself to speak, but the trace of bitterness was palpable. Chunwu's lips curled, sharp and deliberate. "Those words are intriguing. Tell me, Senior Dong Xue, do you even understand the origin of this Temple of Reproduction?" Her voice, ice-tinged and controlled, demanded the truth. A wry smile curved Dong Xue's lips, her gaze cold and calculating. "Do you?" she shot back. "I do not?" Chunwu's declaration rang loud and unwavering, the weight of it rolling over the assembly. This sacred temple, it was Junior Wu Qing who discovered it. Together, we unveiled its entrance. Were it not for our efforts, you would never stand here, gazing upon this marvel. The revelation struck like thunder. Eyes widened, disbelief rippling through the crowd. A place of such rare origin, hidden and powerful, was revealed by the hands of a rank 1 martial lord, Qiu Feng. Such audacity, such improbable talent, stunned even the seasoned geniuses. Chunwu's gaze swept the crowd, landing on Qiu Zhu. Junior Wu Qing wields a spirit formation technique beyond the ordinary. The map of unpredictability, was it not him who discerned it with flawless precision? Senior Qiu Zhu, surely you recognize this truth. Qiu Zhu inclined her head, agreement firm and clear. Indeed, his spirit formation surpasses our comprehension, not merely in the map of unpredictability, but at the banquet. The techniques he revealed then, they spoke of a mastery far beyond ordinary understanding. Dong Xue, however, scoffed. Even if he discovered it, what does that change? Can he grant us entry? Her voice, sharp and dismissive, left no room for camaraderie. The seeds of enmity were sown. Chu Feng's lips curved into a calm, knowing smile. In 2 hours, the pillar of light will fade. Then the entrance to the temple will reveal itself. His words, measured and serene, rippled through the crowd like a herald of inevitability. A stir arose. Gaze after gaze fixed upon him. Xia Yu, Dong Xue, and Qiu Zhu most of all. Each knew the weight behind Chu Feng's proclamation. Excitement and anticipation mingled with disbelief. You may choose to trust me or not, he said lightly, yet with a firmness that brooked no argument. With a wave of his hand, a spirit formation materialized beneath him. He seated himself upon it, Chunwu taking her place beside him, a silent acknowledgement of their shared triumph. Zhan Feng, curiosity alight in his eyes, addressed Xia Yu. Lady Xia Yu, what is this Temple of Reproduction? He sought clarity, sensing the hidden significance in the reactions of those around him. Xia Yu's lips curved with subtle cunning. I have no knowledge of its inner workings, Sir Zhan Feng. Yet, should Junior Wuqing's words be true, the truth will reveal itself in due course. 2 hours hence. Her eyes glimmered with unspoken caution. This realm, the Martial Marking Immortal Realm, is fraught with peril. Those entering this temple would do well to tread carefully. She withheld the temple's true nature, the fabled treasure and its martial markings, shrouding the knowledge in calculated secrecy. Zhan Feng only smiled, his courage unshaken. Though I may lack many virtues, I am fearless. Perilous paths are those I most relish. His words, a spark of defiance, brushed against Xia Yu's subtle warning, testing her composure. She merely smiled, a delicate acknowledgement, and no further words were exchanged. As the final wave of peak geniuses arrived, the count reached 83 out of 100. Just as the final footfalls echoed, Chu Feng's prediction unfolded. The pillar of light began to waver, fading into the air like morning mist, and a grand spirit formation gate emerged, vast and imposing, resonating with boundless energy. Stunned gasps filled the air. His foresight was proven accurate, his hand instrumental in opening this legendary threshold. The gate itself bore an ominous proclamation in rows of commanding script. The Temple of Reproduction is the provenance of martial markings. Countless martial markings and oddities lie within. Treasures are abundant, yet limited. Only 10 may enter. The gate shall close after the 10th. Opportunities and dangers intertwine. Proceed with caution. A collective frenzy surged. The allure of rare treasures, coupled with the limit of 10 entrants, drove even the most disciplined to abandon restraint. Bodies blurred in motion as speed and skill became weapons in their scramble for entry. Even the formidable rank 5 martial lords, Yafei, Zhan Feng, Murong Wan, and Qiu Zhu, raced with unmatched urgency, each step laden with the fierce precision of masters. Yet as the first contender flashed toward the gate, an unexpected halt. The figure did not enter. Instead, a spirit formation sprang into existence, sealing the entrance. The obstructing presence was none other than the ethereal and formidable Qiu Zhu, her beauty rivaling a celestial spirit, yet her aura radiating unwavering authority. Qiu Zhu, what is this? Yafei and the others bellowed, displeasure lacing their voices, eyes narrowing in contempt. Qiu Zhu's gaze swept across the restless crowd, voice sharp, commanding, yet full of righteous indignation. Do not forget the one who dug the well from which you drink. This temple was discovered by Junior Wuqing and unveiled with Junior Chunwu. The gate admits only 10. To seize entry through brute strength alone, you deny them their rightful place. Is this fair? Do you not feel shame? Are your hearts not emboldened by shamelessness? Her words, a thunderous rebuke, silenced the chaos. Even the most ambitious hesitated, feeling the weight of honor and the unyielding might of her spirit formation.